Hi guys, very good afternoon to everyone. Those that go out for protesting and those that are at home, those that are online, shout out to everyone. Everybody, no one's. I'm just want to talk about the protest. Yeah, no one doesn't like his country to be flourish and imagine Nigeria is good. And all those Nigerians outside the country suffering, trying to looking for a greener pastures. Nigeria is good, they are back to home. You know, how many South Africans have you seen in other countries like that, like Nigerians? How many Ghanaians, our neighbors here? How many other country, maybe Gambia, all those, Seychelles, Seychelles, I'll be sorry about that, Seychelles. How many have you seen like that? But anywhere you go, I know we are the most populated black in the world, Nigerians. But because our government have failed to do the right thing, our leaders have failed to put the basic amenities in place. So most of us decide to go out, taking all the risk all out to make sure we get out and looking for a greener pasture. But I didn't mean the leaders do what is good and make sure the proper things is in place, the dividends of democracy goes round. We'll not be here today like everybody is going for like protest and the rest of that. But because things are so bastardized, from education to health, even now, how many common man can send their children to school, even government school? We are even talking of food before even school, because when you are hungry, you cannot even go to school. Shelter. Now, they make it worse that the common man cannot train their kids, to school. Now, you are oppressing the common man. Then, the children of the so-called politician or leaders or elite, whichever name they call them, will still come and oppress the common man children tomorrow, which is not fair. That's why you need to balance the equation. Yeah, that's why you need to balance it, because his father cannot be answerable to you. You do whatever sort of things you like to his father, and you expect his kid to come and be answerable to your kids again. No, it's not possible. So you got to make everything square. Balance it. That is what we are looking for. That's what we are saying, that can't keep impoverishing people like this. Meanwhile, let's assume we have a good leader and a good mind thinking leader that is not looters, it's not embezzlers. Education in Nigeria should be like free from primary school to secondary school. In fact, if your kids are not in school, you are supposed to be arrested, because Nigeria have the resources. All it takes, but we don't have good leaders. Even President of Russia said that Nigeria, Africa is rich. Africa can successfully take care of the world, but they don't have good leaders. That's what he said. That's what Putin said. So, what are we saying? Give us a good life. The basic amenities, and those are the things that the Western make sure is in place for the citizen, while all the Africans are rushing there. Those are the things. Good road, health, education. You go there, you can easily have job opportunity. Here in Africa, in Nigeria, nothing like that. You have to struggle, and corruption everywhere. You can't even get the job. The one that's supposed to be available, you can't. Ordinary man cannot get it. You have to lobby. You have to know who. Come on, guys. That's not cool. And all those things goes down to corruption. Because if not corruption, why will you know somebody, something that you merit, you have the requirement? Why will you have to know someone before you can get it? Or some, they say you should buy it. Okay, imagine that you pay some money to get a job. When you get there, what are you expecting? You have to find a way to get money. You see how corruption build up? That's corruption. That is how corruption starts. Because he came to the job through corruption ways. He has to pay. He has to lobby. Now, you have gotten the job. Those that you paid for, those that you lobby before you get the job, you have to lawyer. Then, you will not be able to carry out your assignment in a proper way. You see how corruption started coming? Then, those that that pave way for you, the one you pay, you have to give them some certain loyalty. There are some certain things you have to do. They will say, no, don't do it. And you dare not. Else you are stepping on the toes and it become a problem. So can you imagine? That is how corruptions build up. In everywhere, nooks and crannies. In fact, the level has gone to now, corruption is like, it's officials. It's even better let the government declare it as officials. Because it's so much, it's unimaginable, it's terrible. Former President said, Muhammadu Buhari said, the level of corruption in Nigeria, if we didn't kill corruption will kill this country. And it's true. It's absolutely true. From the past leaders to the current one. In fact, the current one, they are adding to it. Even that past administration, Buhari, 4 refineries, none during his 8 years period, none is working. Why? Corruption. Because those that are in charge of importing the fuel, if the refinery is working, they cannot import. That is where they feed, at the detriment of the masses. Corruption. The ones that are there now, they are not fixing it, keep pumping money there. Why? Corruption. You can see the saga between Dangote and the NDPR and NNPC, and you know why? Corruption. Corruptions. You see, those are the things that we are talking about, that the leaders, the so-called leaders, they should change. They should change, because it can't continue like this. You can't continue like this. The living and suffering and absolute poverty. What was the future of the generations to come? So that is why it has to stop. That's why the protest has to go on, so that they will know that it's not as usual. They need to change their way. They need to put proper things in place. That's not cool, fam. That's not cool. They need to change. They need to change. It's a pure fact. It's a pure fact. Because if you are there now, you are enjoying, you are part of the government official, you think it doesn't concern you. You never know, man. You never know. There are people today, where they are today, they are regretting. They never know that Nigeria is two-way, not one way. But then they are enjoying. People like former CBN governor, when we tell him way back that one day he will know what is the true Nigeria, he will say lie. But now, how is it? How is it now? He's facing it, including some past Senate presidents. Some are in UK now, serving jail terms. If you tell him way back before, he will say no, I'm a big man. When it happens, even then, when they have headache, they will run to UK, London, all the western side. But they forgot that those western place is the leaders there that developed it. So if they fuck them up, if they mess them up the way you mess your own up, where will you run to? All these Dubai, they are running to buying property up and down. If the Dubai leaders fail to make sure that place is very good, where will you go and buy those property? So definitely fix your own, man. Fix your own and shun the corruption. It's possible. It's possible. It's just that we don't have the right leaders and the political minded people to run them. Yeah, that's pure truth. So if you're out there protesting, please do take care of yourself. Don't loot, don't steal property, don't destroy any properties. Just peaceful protest and shun all the social vices of looting, destroying property. No, because this is our country, this is Nigeria. If we destroy it, where are we going to stay? Okay, there's no need to destroy property and looting. No, that's not how to protest. Peacefully, and let them hear your voice. That is all. And even the message has been sent. The message has been sent and they got it. So guys, if you're out there protesting, please don't destroy anything. Don't loot any properties. Don't cause a mayhem. Don't cause havoc. Don't cause trouble. Just peaceful and do your thing. Okay. God bless Nigeria. God bless Africa. Africa to the world. It's possible. It's possible. If you have a good leader, you can do it. If you have a good leader, education will be free in Nigeria. Health will be subsidized. Fuel will be at affordable rate. Diesel, name them. Other countries are transitioned from fuel to energy, green energy, electric. Look at where we are. Because of corruptions, we cannot move forward. Because of bad leaderships, we cannot move forward. Because of bad leadership and the way they came into office. Very bad. This is another warning to the judiciary and the INEC. If people then come through the office through proper way, by the choice of the people, this is what you get. Because they will never do the people. They bought it with their money.